I really don't even know where to begin with this story because there's so much information about it, wrong information, right information. I kind of came up with an analogy for it that makes absolutely no sense, but it does to me. It's like a giant salad, and no matter how many times you toss it, there's still more to toss. So this is going to be about what happened to Bianca Devins. And I just want to clarify, I have no relation to her. And looking at the story, part of me, I really hope this doesn't come off as creepy. Part of me wishes I did know her because I felt like, in a way, I could have helped her. Maybe not. There's components to her personality that probably wouldn't have allowed me to do anything really. But even if it was just to be there and listen, if she needed a vent or something, I really hope that doesn't come off as creepy. Because that's not what I'm trying to aim at for this, or for that statement. Now, I think pretty much everybody knows the basis of what happened, especially with the Instagram photos going around and people asking consistently if people have the photos or videos, and it's very annoying and it's disrespectful to the family because they have been pleading, even her friends, even people that don't know her, including me, have been pleading for people to stop spreading these damn photos around. Her mother asked for us to stop. Initially, when I first found out about this story, I thought it was a hoax or some sort of prank. And I never really get too involved in these types of things because, I love true crime stuff and all that, but I don't really delve deep into some of these stories like most people do. But this story really kind of hit me. Very, very hit me. Like, hard. I don't want to get into the specifics of this, but I have a friend who's has a lot of similarities with Bianca and has a lot of the same issues within relationships and such with the types of people they go for. So that's why it kind of just hit me. And I've been following it since the time I found out, which was like 3 days ago. It's fucking sad. Because I can't even wrap my head around. I was reading the Instagram post on one of her old Insta accounts that was to her mom, or I should say her moms, since she had a mom and a stepmom. And it's hard to read this and not get emotional. It's hard to read anything from her and not get emotional about it now, even if it's something funny. But I kind of broke down when she started talking about her future plans, because it's like now she's not here anymore to do any of that. And I know a lot of people are going to be wondering what my opinion is on whether she deserves it. I don't think anybody deserves to die, especially for some things that they've done in the past. Do I agree with them? No. But those were her choices. And sometimes those choices were really out of her hands. And I'm sure a lot of people think, oh my god, there they go, they're going to start blaming her mental illnesses now. Because that's an excuse. No, it's not. It's just people have to stop looking at everything in a black and white manner. Because there's a lot that we don't know. And that's why I said at the beginning of this video, it's a huge salad. There's things that we don't know. There's things that even her closest friends didn't know until they found out about it after she was murdered. So, that should tell you that there's a lot we don't know. It's all speculation. And I'm so tired of people trying to pick apart her life, and nobody's really talking about the person that killed her. Ugh. I feel so bad for her friends and her family. Just things like this shouldn't be happening to kids this young. Like, I know she wasn't that young. She was 17, almost on the verge of adulthood, but to me, that's young. I'm 24. At 17, I wasn't even afraid of being on the internet. Not that I really ever went on my way to find people or to start stuff, but I was never scared of anything on the internet because I'm pretty much a hermit, if that makes sense, on the web. Like, I only talk to my close friends, and sometimes if they have friends that they think they would introduce me to, it's fine. That's what happens. I never had to worry about this type of stuff. And I think that does play a factor into this, too. Other than her family, not really, I don't know if that's true or not, if they ever really monitored what she was doing. But I've seen some things that they've taken her phone away a few times and they've put her in house arrest, but I don't know. It's just, the moral of the story is this girl's life was taken too soon. And I think that she was trying to better herself because of that interview that somebody did with one of her friends. Granted, a lot of people are even skeptical, as they should be, if this person was even a real friend or if they were another incel type person. And I'm not saying he is, it's just there's a lot of speculation of the authenticity of his stuff, but some of the points he made in that interview made sense to me, especially with the drugs. Because I clearly remember him saying that her mother told him that it was like 2 or 1 week that she's been off drugs and she seemed a lot better than she normally was. And this was prior to the concert. And to me, that kind of signaled that maybe she was starting to come out of that and try to take more steps to better herself. And now she can't do any of that. All because she kissed another guy, and I know there's more to it than that, but that's the basis of what made him snap. Ugh. This video is too long. I'm sorry. There's no, like, thing or whatnot. But it's just, it's something that keeps you awake at night. And literally, I've been staying up to 4:30 for the past 2 nights after reading about this.